Hey YouTube, I'm back. I am back. And I feel so bad because I really think I might have forgotten to print up her stuff. I know I seen it, I recognize her, I recognize the gentleman, and I have no excuse for my bad behavior. So we'll do it. It's only been since the 18th, so it's not too bad. It's not very good, but it's not too bad. Hang on, let me see real quick. And then I want to get into how to do Hi Sweethearts. And then I want to show you guys, I have a really tough case here, and we're going to, because I'm going to be casting on a narcissistic person. And narcissistics are really hard to cast on. You have to go about it a whole nother freaking way. Oh, I see what happened. So, Pinkleton is what happened. I think is what happened was you put everything through on a Saturday. And so then it had to wait until the Wednesday. And then it just got misplaced or something. So it's probably sitting on my desk. So I'll have to go and check and see, and it'll all be good. Yeah, narcissistic people are really hard to cast on sometimes. Not always, but this one is. This chick is like a pain in the butt. So the situation with her is that they're separated. They're already separated. But he won't. She's narcissistic and he's codependent, and so they've been together for like 20 whatever years, and they have grown children and blah blah blah, and they've been together since like high school or some shit like that. Anyways, he has. Oh, thanks for turning off the ghost box for me. He has he's a good person and everything, but he's so codependent on her, and anyways, all this crap. So is what I'm going to be doing to get him away from her once and for all, because she keeps like reeling him back in with the kids, even though they're all grown men. They're not children by any means anymore. She's still, well, you know how they do. And so anyways, he doesn't live there with her, but she's always pulling him back. And so she's a pain in the ass. So we are going to get rid of her. And I need to cut off all of this stuff. Is like my heading of my email and stuff, and it has her information, and then I have a picture on here of them together. I am going to cut them apart because I don't want them together. Nope, you're gone. Okay, and now I'm going to cut this part off of here. And then is what I have to do when you're working with a narcissistic person and you're trying to get them to break up, divorce, whatever, is what you need to do is keep them separate all through the spell. You don't put them back to back. You don't put them in the same spell at all. In fact, I want to cut her face out of there, and cut him up smaller too. And then is what I'm going to do is make a little little poppets, little clay poppets for them, and I'm going to put her in the river. She's going in the river. The river will lead her away. We want her to go away, to leave him alone and be gone out of his life. And so I'm doing their divorce separate. They'll be separate through the whole spell. So it will, and then I have 2 candles, one for him, one for her, to hate each other, to not want anything to do with each other, etc., etc. And then when I'm done burning the candles, she will go in the river. And I will bury his stuff, and her stuff will go in the river, and then that they will be parted. There, it's really hard to keep them separate. You have to keep it separate through the spell as well, because she has her claws in him. Like, she manipulates him so bad, and it's so frustrating. And so, yeah, so we're going to make a poppet. I'm going to write her name on the back of her picture, and then I'm going to roll it up in here. This is her body, representing her body. We're going to roll it up in here, and I am going to be adding goofer dust in hers. So, that's what the plan is. Where did the little pencil go? I don't want to use a Sharpie because it's little. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to write her name and her birthday and the date of birth and everything on here. Okay. I'm going to keep the little piece that I printed up out of there because I want to be able to see it, so I know which one is her and which one is him, kind of thing. So here's her picture and her date of birth and everything, and I'm going to, well, before I do that, I want to put her out like this, and then I want to put goofer dust on her. Because she's a fucking pain in the ass, that's why. I'm going to add some of the snake. I got snake skin. Let's put some of that snake skin on her. Because we're shedding her. There we go. Got some nasty goodness. Okay. Every time you go around him, I want you to feel sick and disgusted. I don't want you to have any, you don't want anything to do with him anymore. You hate him. You want nothing to do with him. He's annoying. He has no spine. You don't want him anymore. You want to find someone better to spend the rest of your life with. He is not good enough for you. You could find someone better. You need to break up with him. You need to divorce him. He doesn't satisfy you in bed anymore. He's worthless to you. Kids are grown. Now it is your time. Divorce him. You hate him. He's so annoying. You never loved him anyways. It's time for you to get a divorce and move on with your life. Get away from him. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to put that on here. Hang on a second. I want to write a few things on here too. And then I'm going to put her on this. No sex, no love, disgust, annoyance, worthless, useless, hate, strife, go away. Okay. So her body is here. Her picture's in the body. The snake skin, the goofer dust, all that poisons and everything are in her body. And every time she thinks of him, every time she sees him, every time she hears his voice on the phone, she's going to feel sick. He sickens you. You can't stand him. He's the most annoying person. You hate his guts. You want nothing to do with him. You hate him. He's annoying. He's a waste of your life. He's a waste of space. You want him to leave. You want a divorce. He's useless to you. There's no sex. There's no love. There's nothing. Okay. We're going to give her little arms and shit because, oh, I don't know, just because. Nice. And besides, you could probably get more money out of them once you're divorced anyways. And then you won't have to fight for it. Then he'll just have to give it to you. So you might as well just get a divorce. Okay, now I'm going to carve her name on this candle. So when you're doing a candle for a narcissist, go both directions so you get them coming and going, thoughts coming in, thoughts going out. It'll all just stay there. And basically I'm just going to write all over her candle all the same stuff I wrote on the petition that her poppet is sitting on, okay? No money, no love, no sex, contempt, annoyance, strife, divorce, disgust. Let me find a spot for disgust. Here we go. Hatred. Okay. All that's on here. Here is my this one here. So I know I always tell you guys not to burn poisons on here, but I am going to do it tonight. but I'm not going to light these right here where I'm at. Okay, I'm going to put them outside on the on a ledge thing. Well, maybe I'll just put them over on the thing in the moonlight, because we want the moon's energy on this. So we're just going to do that. But I'm not going to be breathing this in. Okay? I know I always harp on you guys about dressing your candles with poison, but this time it has to be, and that's that. So I'm dressing it like from here down. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and, well, I'm not even going to put it up here yet. I'll just wait on it. Yeah. Okay, and now for his. I hate her. She is the most annoying pain in the ass. You don't know why you ever got with her. You need to get courage to leave her. You need to stop listening to her. You need to stop caring what she says, how she makes you feel. You need to quit caring about her. Cut yourself off from her. She's a horrible, horrible person. You can't stand her. You need to cut yourself off from her. I am going to go ahead and put the littlest bit of this herbs on him. I think I'm going to go ahead and use some of this root. That's devil's claw. And I'm going to get some snake skin out of here. There's a nice piece of snake skin right there. Because I want him to shed her. I want him to just like peel her off of him. She is poison. And every time he has to hear her voice or see her face or have anything to do with her, I want him to feel disgusted. Like so gross. Like, oh, she's the most rank, disgusting person. And I want nothing to do with her. And so that's what we're going to do. I am putting a little bit in here. And now I'm adding some of the poison, some of the peppers, because I want him to feel sick. I want him to feel grossed out when he sees her, when he has to talk to her, when he has to deal with her. I want him grossed out. I want him to feel disgusted. You feel gross when you see her. You're disgusted when you have to deal with her. You want her to leave. You want her gone. And let me make sure his name's on here. I'm pretty sure it is. Nope. Good thing I checked, huh? Hate her. She's the most disgusting person. She's taken up so much of your life. You want her gone. You want nothing to do with her anymore. She can't take your family away from you because your kids are grown, genius. You're so tired of her making you feel stupid and belittling you and using you for an ATM. She contributes nothing in the relationship. You need to divorce her. She's toxic. You can't stand her. You hate her. make her leave, kick her out of your life. Only see the kids. The kids will be fine. The kids will understand. The kids will come around. Everything will be fine. You'll see. Have faith in them. Know that they love you. And get rid of her. Okay, so now I'm going to write all this kind of stuff on a little petition here for him as well. It could taste like, throw her in the jar. Woo! I hate her. She's annoying. She disgusts you. She's useless. You want nothing to do with her. She's the most horrible person. She ruins your kids. You can't stand her. You would rather be boiled in oil than have to talk to her or deal with her in any way, shape, or form. She's not attractive to you. You want nothing to do with her. She's the most annoying person that you've ever met in your life. You can't stand being around her. You don't love her. You have no feelings for her at all. You don't hate her. You don't like her. You don't love her. You want nothing to do with her. She just wants to use you and treat you like shit. Cut yourself off from that. Be a man. Stand up for yourself. And dump her. And just walk away with the shirt on your back and start over. It's only stuff. You don't care about that. All you care about is getting your life back. You've given enough of it to her. You don't need her. You don't want her. She hasn't done shit for you. Get rid of her. You hate her. And now I'm going to carve his name and do the same kind of candle for him that I did for her. On his candle, though, I'm going to write discuss divorce, discuss divorce, discuss divorce, and his name, of course. Put my glasses on. Okay, now we're going to oil this one. And then it's going to go in the poison too. And then I'm going to put them up here I love these candles, by the way, you guys. I just got these in. They're really thick. They're like the size of a cigar, you know? So they're not too big and they're not too small, and they're like perfect. They're not those little 4-inch ones. They're actually 5-inch, but they're thick, you know? So I like them. I'll be ordering a lot of these. I could tell. Alright, that looks awesome. Okay, now I'm going to back up a little because I am going to be lighting the bottom of these in order to attach them. I'm putting his next to his head, and then I'm probably going to be putting hers in her head, like on top of her head. Well, hers will go. Because she's narcissistic. Like it's an actual disease. Did you guys know that? Like it's an actual disease. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to be adding the death card and the tower card to their, I'm going to be putting death in between them because I want death to their relationship. I'm calling death to their relationship. And then I'm putting the tower because I want everything destroyed. I want them destroyed. Everything that she holds over his head, I want it gone. Everything that is keeping them together, I want it destroyed. And so I'm using the death card and the tower card. And I have a specific deck that I use only for spell casting, and so there's all kinds of energy already absorbed into these cards for negative, bad stuff. And then I keep them in a special box where it's contained and can't get out until I take it out. The bad energy, that is. So there you have it. I am going to light them and I'm going to walk them outside, and there's no poison until about like this far down, and then there's poison. So it should be okay until then. Alright, so I'm going to show it to you guys what it looks like, because I don't think you can see it. And hopefully it won't fall or any of that nonsense. I feel like it's a birthday cake. Happy Divorce Day to you. So this is what it looks like. So they're kept separate all the way through. Okay, everything's separate. Their candles are separate. Their poppets are separate. Their pictures are separate. They're not back to back. They're separate the whole time. And then she will be going in the river after the candle's done. Probably tomorrow. I have a few other things I'm going to be throwing in the river as well. And these are just little clay things, so it's not like going to hurt the environment or anything like that. But yeah. So that's it. And you can see the poison's down low. So I'm in no danger of breathing in poisonous smoke or anything. But, okay. So I'm going to go put this outside. And I'll be right back. Now then, that was fun, yes. Okay, let me check in with you guys real quick before I get off. Did you guys enjoy that? That was good. That was good fun, yeah? Sorry. I feel weird. Anyways, let's see what what's been going on. Aww. I'm so glad you did. You guys, if you ever, and please don't feel bad about checking in with me and being like, yo, what's up? I do not care. I don't get mad about things like that. You have every right in the world to ask what's going on with your spell. And I promise you I don't get mad about that. Yeah. Don't feel I feel bad. That's my bad. I think that I was like going through initiation and stuff, and so it just slipped through the cracks. Maybe, I don't know. I might have done it, but I looked through some of them on my phone, and I didn't see any, so I think I probably fucked up. Whoopsie. So it's all good though. I will I don't know, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I think I want to wait until Monday and do love spells with Lucifer, because he likes to do them. And Monday is his day. It's his planetary day of the week. And so I like to do them on Monday. I feel like I have like stuff. So yeah, I think I'm going to do it Monday and we'll make it really special. Really special and pretty, just for you. Just to make up for my whoopsie. My whoopsie. But yeah, I would have totally done it. I need to ask you about the curse spell for me. How did it go with the chicken feet? Awesome. It went awesome. All of my chicken feet spells went really good, and they're all like buried. Some are buried. So is what I've been doing. Instead of putting them directly into the fire anthill, because it's so freaking big, I've been like, okay, it's like, here's my property line right here, and then right outside my property line right there is the fire anthill. And so they're like taking over the whole freaking corner right there. So what I've been doing is digging a hole right on my side of the property line with the anthills right here, and then I've been digging a hole right there and sticking them in there. And so yeah, you know, I'm trying to cohorts them over a little closer. I don't like them being right next to, out there like that. So I'm trying to get them to move over a little bit. But I don't want them too close to the house, because I have the pest control guy. Oh my gosh, it's so ridiculous now, and my boyfriend gives me shit because it's so big, and he's like, because somebody feeds them. Like, well, they're my workers. I even thought about like getting an ant farm and putting it in the shop in here, and then I could just put curses in there. Like getting a great big one, like how they have the great big ant farms, they have them like in science classrooms and shit like that. So I thought about doing that, and then just having it in here so that I could watch them destroy them and tear their lives apart. Yeah, sweetie, I live up in the mountains, so um I have a special burner. I have like, I don't just like, throw shit out in the yard and burn it. But I have like well, I kind of do, but I have a fire pit. And so I put shit in the fire pit and burn it. Sometimes I put something out there the other day. Sometimes when shit gets when it goes crazy in here and I have to get it out of here because it's gonna catch fire, like when Belial burned that trolls stuff, I have to take it out and burn it. Yeah, I bury them in my yard all the time. I don't care. But like, not like they have a designated area that it's, salt, and there's like you have to I have like, it's a lot of fields and stuff, it's not like a neighborhood. Like, I don't live in a neighborhood, I guess is a good way to explain it. I mean, I have neighbors that live behind me. There's neighborhood behind me, but my neighbor is the church. And then on that side of my house is a field. And across the street is the county shop. So I don't have like, neighbors, except for the ones behind me. I know. It's true. You shouldn't. You should never do it. But I'm just so cocky. Oh, really? That would be fun for you. Let me see. What did you say? Spell for me. I email you about it. That would be fun. Totally. Yeah, but that's cool. That's so fun. Yeah, I think that it's a bad idea. I don't know. I like to bury the love spells. I have a lot of love spells in the yard. Yeah. Well, I don't rent. But you know, I don't bury. Well, I have before buried curses in jars in my yard. Um, some curses, depending on what kind of curses they are, go in certain places. Like, if I'm doing a curse on a bad person, like that beats children or rapes women, those kind of guys, those curses go to the landfill, and I bury them because they're trash. I bury them at the dump with the trash because that's what they are, is trash. And so that's kind of part of the spell. And then people that I want their lives taken apart, they get buried in the anthill. And then yeah, coffins go down the river, kind of thing. People, narcissistic curses on narcissistic people go down the river. People that you want to go away go down the river. Some people, some curses are, freeze the bad behaviors, they go in a freezer. So I don't bury a lot of curses in my yard, but like the chicken feet curses, I do. I do bury those in my yard because I like them. And they're not gonna, the bad stuff isn't gonna be here, it's there with them. And so I don't give a shit. It doesn't stay with the curse. It does a little bit, but you're casting it out. You're sending it out. And so it's not here, it's with them. Does that make sense? Anyway, so I'm going to get off of here, and then I'm going to get back on here and do one more spell for tonight, and then I'm done for tonight until tomorrow night. And then tomorrow night I'm going to do 2 spells, maybe 3, depending on if Hecate says I could do the love spell. She might make me wait till Monday because she's getting after me about doing too many. I only did it that one time, but you know. Oh, do you really? That's awesome. That's so awesome. Yeah, email me again about your spell, sweetheart, because apparently you were probably emailing me about that when... But I already did your spell, right? Your spell's done. I didn't forget you too. Migration. Oh, yeah, I did yours. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did yours the same time I did another one just like yours, huh? I remember that. There was 2. I did 2 of them. But anyways, alright. So I'm gonna get off here and then get right back on here. I did a love spell. I know I did the love spell. But did I do the other one yet or no? Oh. You guys, you can't... Please don't get mad at me for not remembering all the spells, because it's not going to happen. It's not to be offensive or anything like that, but I am just like... I try my hardest to not remember them because it's too much to remember. Hecate's candle is weird over there. Oh, but we talked about it. Yes. We talked about it on email because I remember talking to you about it. Okay, good. So Hecate's candle over there, it's like her 7-day candle. The top part of it's all smoky, and then there's a ring around it, and then underneath there it's clear, so it looks really weird. And then it kind of goes like this. I know, but I just want to be fair to everyone, and I want to because it matters. Like, to me it matters. Every spell I do matters to me, but after I do it, I have to like put it away, because then I have to have that for the next one and the next one. And so after I do it, I have to put it away and focus on the next one, because otherwise, you know, you just can't do that. Alright, you guys, I'm getting off, and then I'll be back on in a few minutes to do the next one, and then we will be finished. Okay? Peace out.